So mntanzikhaya, long time no see, kodwa yazi lokho sokubona later. Namhlanje ngifuna sixoxe ngesizwe that is normally overlooked. Namhlanje ngifuna sikhulume ngesizwe samabhaca. Mangabe ubazi, hlala phansi wothi ngikutshele.
Isizwe samabhaca are Nguni-speaking people found mainly in the Eastern Cape and some parts of KwaZulu-Natal. Their identity is strong and their history is deep. Isizwe samabhaca traces back to uNkosi Matsikane kaZulu, owashiya isizwe sakaZulu ngesikhathi sokuphatha kwakhe uNkosi uShaka kaSenzangakhona. uNkosi Matsikane led his people south and they settled in areas like Montfrey and Mont Alive. These areas are still strongholds for Bhaca culture today. Amabhaca akha a reputation of being skilled fighters. Umhlaba wabo and maintained their independence during the time when many kingdoms were rising and falling. Their leadership continued through strong kings after uNkosi Matsikane. One of the most known kings was uNkosi Tiko. Under his rule, Amabhaca continued to grow and stabilize as a nation. Culturally, Amabhaca are rich. They have strong clan systems, deep respect for ancestors, unique traditional dances and music, distinct dress and beadwork. Here's something important. Amabhaca are not just an ethnic group. They are a nation with political structure, history, and a leadership that stood on its own. Colonial borders later placed them inside South Africa, but their identity existed long before that. Today, Amabhaca continue to preserve their culture while adapting to modern life. So the question is, how many nations like Amabhaca exist within South Africa that we were never fully taught about? And what does this mean for how we understand our history? Mntanasekhaya, if we don't tell our stories, someone else will tell them for us, and they won't tell it right.